Hi guys, Robert1 here, and today I am going to talk to you about the new ban list. Now, my thoughts on this ban list, it's a decent ban list, it's pretty fair, to be honest. It hit quite a lot of stuff as well. Some stuff you wouldn't expect, some stuff you did expect, and let's get into it. So the first things that were banned were all 4 Dragon Rulers. Now, the Dragon Rulers were pretty obvious because of Dark Matter came out, and Konami likes to troll people in this game. They like to take what you like and then shove it right up your ass. So, Rulers are banned because of 95, Dark Matter Dragon, all that stuff. Nothing really much to say about that, and also something that wasn't unbanned from what I can see, Elemental Hero Stratos! Yay! Not banned. Still banned, you bastard Konami. Let's go on to the next thing. Snatch Steal. This is pretty fair. Snatch Steal's a broken card, as we all know. It was bound to get hit again because of they released it, didn't realise how good it would be, and it just enabled too many OTKs in this game. It enabled too many overpowered plays, and the card is just too immensely powerful for this meta. To think that they brought something so broken as Snatch Steal back into the game, it's kinda hard to think that. That's it for the limited list. The ban list. There's been a lot of stuff put on the limited list this time. First thing is Sinister Serpent. That's because it's a rat. The rat is shit now. It's still got the same effects, but you have to banish a copy of it, so it's kind of shit now. Next thing, Tour Guide of the Underworld. Now, this was limited because of BA. Now, BA's still a good deck in this meta, still broken in this meta. Only thing that really hurts it a lot is the Niklo, as we all know. So the reason they hit Tour Guide was because Tour Guide is one of the best cards in the deck. It allows you to go into an instant Dante. It allows for so many plays, plus it's searchable Scum. To be honest, I wouldn't have hit Tour Guide myself, because Tour Guide works in so many other decks. So I would have hit Scum of Burning Abyss, but Tour Guide's a reasonable substitute because of it's still a broken card. Next thing that was limited was Dragon's Ravine. Now, that's kind of weird. You wouldn't expect them to limit Dragon's Ravine when rulers are banned. I would have said it could come back to 2, so they should have brought that to 2 instead of limit it, in my opinion. Next is Preparations of Rites. Now, what you got to look at here, Niklo players. Preparation of Rites is one of your most broken cards. You get a +1 and a neutral. So you get to search 1, plus you get 1 card from your grave, which is a ritual spell card, to your hand. That is very broken with your deck, because you can just go for an instant unicorn. You need to realize when you're playing Necros that unicorn and Preparation of Rites is very broken together. So limiting Preparations of Rites is completely fair. Do not get pissed off by saying, "Oh, Preparations is rare. We lost our searches." Shut up. You've still got like 20 searches in the deck. Your deck has too many searches, and you've still got 3 Manju and Senju. So please realize you've got so much search in the deck already. So stop complaining, please. Next is Sacrifice. Now, this is because Klee's been around too long and it's been too good. They were bound to hit it again, so that I don't really need to talk about, because Sacrifice is something in the deck that's going to get hit with Klee. It's the first good Pendulum deck. It was completely broken. They gave it a lot of searches like Niklo did. Not as much, but still a lot of searches, and it just enabled too many plays. Plus, there's a spell card that allows you to equip spell cards, equip spell cards from grave, so it's pretty fine with that. Next, Symbol of Heritage. Now, this card was really strange to me. For the people who don't know this, Symbol of Heritage is a equip spell card. It states, if you have 3 monsters with the same name in the graveyard, special summon one of them and equip this card. Now, I don't know what you could really use this in. You could use it in Tellarknights, that's for sure, but that's really it. There's nothing really else you could use it in, because of the card isn't really that good. You can't use it in Neecloth because of ritual monsters can't be special summoned by it. I guess they did it because of Tellers can fill up their grave pretty easy with stuff like Yugioh Banned, but I don't really get why they limited it. I guess it's just one of those random things Konami like to do to troll. So next, Temple of the Kings, a rotted version, of course. It's just allows you to activate one set spell card instead of every set every set trap card. Sorry, not spell, trap. So Temple of the Kings came out because it's a Crush Card Virus. It's a rotter. So now Crush Card Virus is basically same with 1,000 tribute, 1,000 or less attack tribute, a dark type, but it only works on the turn it's activated, and your opponent gets to send 3 cards, 3 1,500 or more attack point monsters from your opponent's deck to the graveyard. So in BA it's really powerful, but anything else, nah. Heroes, you could use it. It'd be good, but it's not that great, I'd say. Next is Exchange of Spirits. This card, no shit. It's just gonna be shit. 15. If you and your opponent have 15 or more cards in your graveyard, swap the decks. Swap the deck with the graveyard. Pay 1,000 life points. Doesn't really work, and this one's per door anyway, so it doesn't really matter. Ring of Destruction. Now, I really liked Ring of Destruction being on that because of its errata isn't that bad actually. It's still pretty broken. It's still an amazing card. The only difference from what it used to be is that your opponent has to be equal or less than your opponent's life points to destroy it, to destroy the monster with it, and you take the damage first. So this card, it's a good card. It's still really good, but it's not as good as it used to be. But I really like it. I'm planning on using it in my decks from now on instead of Snatch still, so it's pretty good. Skill Drain. Now, Skill Drain, that was pretty obvious because of Klee, but Klee still have their own freaking Skill Drain. You don't need to worry about that because they have the Skill Drain of their own, so they have Requip or something. So Skill Drain, irrelevant being unbanned, but it hurts anti-meta decks because that was one of the main cards you would use. But Klee got their own card, so don't bitch about it. Vanity's Emptiness. Vanity's Emptiness, now that was pretty obvious to get limited and banned. Come on. Now they've reprinted so everyone has it. They hype everyone out about it. So you think they're not gonna limit or ban it? Whoever was thinking that, you're an idiot, because of Vanity's Emptiness. It's a broken card. Completely stops the Neecloth, that's for sure. And the reason they limited it is because they gave it to everyone. So don't complain about it being freaking unlimited now, because it was pretty obvious to happen. Okay, 7 limited stuff. First is Cleefort Scout. Now, Cleefort, you're going to be complaining about this for weeks. Now, the reason they limited Scout, the deck was too powerful. It had too much potential, and it had too many pensions. Scout is just a way of saying limiting your searches, and it doesn't really matter that it's limited. You've still got those free Summoner's Arts to search it out. So don't complain about semi-limited. Just know your deck's still amazing with 2. It's just 800 life points to search. Your deck's still amazing. You can pay to have something like crap, and you can just put in another monolith for another normal one. So you don't have to complain about that. Come on. Now next is a card that no one would have known. This is Necros of Brionic. Let's be honest, that no one suspected this. No one suspected Brionic getting put to 2. Now, the reason they put Brionic to 2, though, would probably most likely be because the deck has 2 billion searches. The deck's still good, though, with Manju, Senju, 1 prep. You've got tons of other ways as to search. You got your Colossus at 3. At least you aren't as bad as the OCG, where they hit the Manjus and the Senjus and the Unicorn. So you may have 2 Brionic and 1 prep. It's not going to hurt. You still got like 2 billion searches. Next is Legendary 6 Samurai Shien. Now, I have a friend who's really happy about this, so I know how good it is, but Samurais, they've not really been doing much, so I can see why they limited it, semi-limited it. So that's really just because of old deck, doesn't really have much potential. As long as they don't bring back Gateway, it's not going to break the game. So Shien at 2, it's still a broken card if you can get 2 out, but yeah, you don't really matter if it's up 2. If it's up 2 right now, it seems the meta doesn't. 2 is too fast for Sams. Next is Charge of the Light Brigade. Now, most Light Swan players said when this got unlimited, wow, we're gonna get a Light Swan deck in the top meta, yay, tier 1. No, it is not going to be tier 1. It will never be tier 1 again unless they get some really broken shit. Sure, it's a boost for the deck, it could maybe bring it up a bit, but the deck's not going to be good enough in the meta. We've got the meta is too fast for Lightswan right now. Your JD is too slow. It's just, it doesn't matter anymore. Lightswans, they're irrelevant. If they get something which can make them faster, I admit they could come back, but Charge of the Light Brigade to do, not going to do much. Next is Sacred Sword of 7 Stars. Now, this is just because of rulers were all banned, so don't really need to talk about that. Okay, cards that were unlimited. Fire Fist Spirit. Now, the reason Fire Fist Spirit's unbanned is because Fire Fists, they don't do anything anymore. It's a fun deck to play. They did this just so people could have something for Fire Fists again, so we don't really need to worry about Fire Fists. But Spirit, it could bring the deck to maybe tier 3, tier 2. But I don't think we're going to see much Fire Fists with just Free Spirit. It's not good enough in the meta, too slow. Next, Gladiator Beast Bestiary. Now this is because of Glad Beast, they don't do nothing anymore, let's be honest. As long as Glad Beasts don't do anything, Bestiary is fine at 3. Bestiary won't hurt Nikos in the slightest, and the only thing it could probably hurt is Klee, I would say, but the Glad Beasts aren't doing nothing. All the Baby Dragons, Gore's Emissary of Darkness. This is pretty obvious because of Gore's was slowly coming back to 3, so we don't really need to worry about that. Lone Fire Blossom. Now, Lone Fire Blossom is because the new plant archetype that's coming out, the one that allows you to regain life points, that's just basically promotion for that, so don't really need to worry. Next is Yugioh Guardian. This is another card like Gore's, just slowly coming back to 3, Hieratic Seal Convocation. This card is because all rules are banned, just to give Hieratics their speed back, a bit of speed. So don't worry, it's not going to do much. So guys, this list has been out for what now, 6 days. Tell me what you think of the video. Please like. I always appreciate the likes and comments you give me. Like, comment and subscribe for more videos. Robert Bat1 signing out.